Hey, hey, yo, yo, yo. I literally, as it's playing the intro video, I see this hair like flying. All right, so welcome to the world where we just, Redbird watches herself in the camera and gets really concerned with how she looks. Hello, hello, welcome to another edition of Record Shop 101, where we are just going to go through and talk about the site, talk about what is going on here on Record Shop. I'm really excited to get this done today. It's been a while since we've done a Record Shop 101, so I'm happy to do some updates. I have a feeling, well, actually, our team's been working on so much stuff on the website. We're probably going to come across stuff that I haven't even really seen yet and explored, so let's figure it out together. So while we're waiting for everyone to join us, let me get comfortable, and I want to explain a little bit of who I am and why I'm here giving you this 101 today. So my name is Redbird. My parents know me as Lisa, and I guess some of the people I work with here at Record Shop call me Lisa, but I came into the community actually as a user and a fan. Actually, I came in as an NFT, kind of like trying to make some money off of Record Shop to see, hey, can I flip some of these collectibles? And I actually kind of fell in love with the mission. I heard about Record Shop just a few days before launch. And my husband and I thought, like, wow, we really got to get into this. And so I've been a part of every single drop as a user. I've participated in, I'm pretty sure, every single one, and building up my own collection personally. So we're going to go through and see my collection so that you can actually take a look at that. And I actually fell so in love with this community that I started really digging into where there were some gaps in the community, because this was like early days, before the website really had good analytics, before you were able to tell like what were cards selling for. So we'll kind of go through all that. But I ended up creating a spreadsheet that our different members of the community were helping to provide data into. And literally every single day we were going and looking in the marketplace and listing out the lowest prices that cards were selling for, so that I would know, hey, is it a good time to sell some of my duplicates? So I loved doing that so much, and I sort of realized that I was spending more time doing that than I was doing my regular day job. So I connected with Obi, and he got me connected with some of the other people who work here at Record Shop, and sort of kicked off my career here, which I've been so grateful for, and I really love working here. I'm just excited for the way that we can change the music industry. When we hear from artists about what their payouts look like, how difficult it is to earn a living doing things like Spotify, YouTube, where really only the top percentage of artists are able to earn a living wage, which is awful. So that's really what excites me, is kind of flipping that narrative and saying, hey, if you are a creator, if you are putting time into creating things, you don't necessarily have to do that for free. So while we're going through this today, chat is open. Please feel free to ask questions. If I don't answer your question, it's probably because I'm going to be going through it shortly. But I'm totally open to feedback, so please feel welcome to hit me up on Discord if while you're watching this you're like, oh, I wish you would have talked about this thing, because I'm happy to add that to my to-do list. I've literally got a list we're going to go through today. And I need me some coffee this afternoon. It's chilly here in Canada. All right. So before we hit up the Record Shop website, why don't we talk a little bit about digital collectibles as a concept, and why are we doing digital collectibles? So digital collectibles, it's really not that different from owning a CD or owning a physical like vinyl record, in my mind anyway. That's how I see it. And I like to think of it as that's the way that I can support an artist, as well as any future sales also supports the artist. So I really see it as like we're supporting these amazing artists who are putting a bunch of time and effort into creating really cool and exclusive content for us. And we're really starting to explore, okay, how does that become now your ticket to really exclusive experiences with those artists? So we had a really great conversation on Twitter Spaces last night with our founder, Obi, as well as another digital collectible platform called Collection. So definitely check that out. It's on the Record Shop Twitter page, which we'll go to before the end of this. So actually, let's now get my collection up, and we'll take a quick peek at the website. Newly redesigned homepage. We're very proud, very happy to see some new stuff coming on here. We're always trying to tweak how this looks, but I'm gonna hop over now to my collection and give you an idea of what that looks like. So personally, I have a nice healthy collection. I have about 632 cards, as you can see here. So let's go take a look at one of them. So let's bring up Lena Leon. She's one of our wonderful Women of Dance women. And I bought her in the latest pack. I really love this card. So let's talk a little bit about what you can expect from these collectibles as you're looking at them. So first of all, you get your basic information over here on the side. All of this is written by our artist. You can see here, there were 200 common cards minted. Minted just means created. That's how many exist. And I have one copy in my collection. Now, if I come over here and I look at number 240, so when we mint a collectible, you are given one of those collectibles, and those collectibles are serialized. So there's a serial number associated with them. So for this particular card, this is serial number 240 out of 250, which is pretty cool, actually. I'm almost like right at the top. And if I were to have 250 of 250, a lot of our users like to refer to that as the perfect serial, because it's perfect. Like if there was only 150 and you had 150, that would be the perfect serial. Another serial that our users really like to try to get is number 1, because like who doesn't want number 1? But do serials really have any impact on the value of the card other than maybe number 1 and the perfect serial? I don't know. That's really up to you as a collector. Like, is that something that you care about? I will say personally, I try to always go for a lower serial. Just like, I don't know why. I really don't know why. It's like my competitive nature, I guess, coming out. But so like if we scroll down a little, we can see what other cards are on the market. So I can see here number 202, number 42, and number 42 is only 50 cents more. Like I would personally pay the 50 cents to get a better serial number. That's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's weird, but that's how I feel about it. Does it have really any impact? No. We have had a couple of challenges that that serial numbers have played a part in, but that's really just a few challenges, and we've done it both where the lowest serial was most valuable and the highest serial was most valuable. So I don't know. It's really up to you as a collector and what you like, which is kind of fun. Makes it fun. Another few things I'm going to point out on this card. So over here, just above, there's a little coin icon, and there's the number 10. So that's how many coins are locked into this card. I'm actually going to take some of these cards out of my hand. Maybe? Oh, interesting. That's new. I don't know where my hand just went. We'll figure that out later. So coins can be unlocked by burning your cards. We'll talk about that later. I don't want to get into that quite yet, but basically, if you're just a basic collector, just looking to collect your favorite artists, your favorite music, I would say probably don't worry too much about the coins until you're getting a little more into the game side of what Rcrdshp is going to be offering. We also have a whole bunch of card faces on this particular card. So these are the faces. They all have some really great stuff on them. Sometimes they're even videos.
Hey guys, my name is Lena Leon.
Let's pause that. So Lena's got some really great videos. And then they'll always have a front face and a back face. And then kind of depending on what that artist wanted to include in the card, that's what will be in the middle. Cool. Then I can see that it's me who owns it. I can choose to list it for sale. We'll talk about listing it for sale later. I can download all of the content that's available in it, and I can also download this song that is connected with it. So if I also hit play here, it will start playing in the player. Unless, of course, when I did that thing with my hand, it like broke this page. I'm going to just refresh the page because something wonky is happening. Okay. Let's hit play. So there you go.
You moved on and I'm a mess.
I'm not sure if you guys can hear if I shared my sound, but this is the way to play. I can also click on this plus button and it'll add it to the queue. So you can load up a whole bunch of songs in your queue. So you don't have to come and do it one by one. I'll talk about the app later. Cool. So this is the basic overview of collectibles. We also have, over here we had the marketplace listings. I also want to talk about our little like record shop logo and how it's like divided into these weird colors. And you're like, WTF is that? So this is just a breakdown of like, where are those 250 cards? So right now, 59 are being held in people's collections. So they're opened, they're unsealed, and in someone's collection, just like this card is in my collection. 10 are for sale, and I can see those 10 right here. And then 181 are sealed in packs, and that just means they haven't been opened yet. There are still some of these packs for sale. So that's where some of those sealed cards are. But then there's also, like, I have some unopened packs from this drop, which we'll go and see in just a moment. And so I might have another Lana card in there, and it's still sealed, so I don't know where it is. Cool. Once there are any sales, you'll see here the highest sale will be listed and the current floor. So floor price, you'll see that a few places on our site. That just means the lowest price you can buy it at. So if you see this floor $750, you know that on our site you're not going to find a lower price. Great. So let's hop back to my collection and go to my sets next. Actually, before we pop somewhere else, I'll come back to that. All right. Next up, we've got our sets. Woo. So here you can see every single set that is available, and sets are basically just a collection of cards. So this search was not working for me earlier this week. It's still not working for me. So let's go and find Lena's. They are in alphabetical order, which is very helpful. Unless you're having trouble spelling like I am today. So here I can see. Okay. Before I go in there, I can just see some really basic info. I can see that I own 4 out of 7 collectibles available in this set. So all of those ones from Lana are all collected here. To compare, I can see here with this Lara Deluxe, I don't own any. And with this just basic Lara set, I own 6. And there's only 6. Cool. One other thing I want to show you here, this Kaiser Soze set is completed. If you notice that that's complete and that one says open, and even this one that I have 6 out of 6, it still says it's open. Basically, that means you might also hear this referred to as closed set. So Kaiser's Genesis set is closed, which basically means we are not going to be adding any more cards to that set. That set is like completed. No more new ones are going to be added. So I've got 7 out of 7. There won't ever be a 7. I won't ever go to 7 out of 8. Know what I mean? So here with Lara, theoretically, she could continue to add more collectibles to that. And that's fine because it's still an open set. So let's go check out Lana's set just so you can kind of get a feel of what you can look at in these sets. So I can see every single card that I own are like full color. And then the ones that I don't yet own are grayed out. So Gravity, Q&A, and Feedback, I don't own those yet. So they're grayed out. And I can click on those and that'll take me to go buy them. Cool. All right, back to my collection. And for the last page here that I'm going to show you, because there's another page, but I'm not showing it to you yet. This is the pack. So remember how I said that there were some Lana cards that were still sealed in packs? Well, I've got 2 packs right here that are sealed. I'm not going to open them right now, but I've got 2 Women of Dance packs. I might have another Lana card in there. I might have DJ Rap or Crystal Waters or Jess, some of the other artists that are featured. But basically those are sealed. If I click on a sealed pack, I can see some of the details, and I can choose, if the pack is still for sale, I can choose to purchase it, another one, or I can choose to open it. And it also gives me some really good info on just what's in the pack. There's 4 collectibles, the serial number of this pack. Just so you know, serial numbers are completely randomized. The contents inside have no reflection on serial numbers that are inside, with the exception of the first few drops, the first number of drops. We didn't have full randomization on the packs yet. So for some drops, really early Genesis drops, the lower the serial of the pack, the better your chances were of getting a low serial card. But that is not the case anymore. Now it is completely randomized. The last thing I want to show you is your public profile. Ooh. So this lovely page will show, if you share that link right here, it'll show anyone that you share that with, everything you have listed for sale. I personally don't have anything listed, but you would be able to see here everything that's listed. Straightforward. All right. Now, if you are ready to start adding to your collection, the easiest way to do that is to buy drop. So our drops are basically a collection of collectibles packaged in a drop. So I'm going to go take a look at the starter pack. On Thursday, we have a drop with this very wonderful artist named Vassie. She is so fabulous. I really highly recommend checking out all of her social media and this pack drop. It's going to be great. I was just listening to some of the music in it today. It is so good. And she's got this really hilarious music video that really made me smile today. So highly recommend checking that out. But I'm going to talk a little bit about the starter pack right now. So as always, we have a good description right down here that you can read about what's in the pack. But our starter packs are basically your entry level. There's a lot of great content from our content partners in there. Really recommend, if you are starting out, start with the starter pack. It's almost like we named it that way for a reason. So it's super simple to buy a pack. One of the things I really love about Rcrdshp that I noticed when I was still a user before I was an employee was that we allow credit card payment and you don't have to use crypto. And that was something that was really key to me and really said, hey, these guys are looking for ways to make it easy for non-NFT people to buy an NFT. And we're at the point where like we barely even like talking about NFTs, and we prefer to talk about digital collectibles because NFT is just the technology that it runs on and just like the concept of the technology it runs on. Similar, like I don't know what technology Spotify uses to bring me music, but I still use it all the time. So, you know, I'm just trying to think like let's not focus on kind of that really difficult concept that actually is quite scary for a lot of people. So there's buy with card. And if you've earned up some balance by selling some of your collectibles, you can also buy with balance, which is my favorite way because it's so easy. Literally, I can click this button and click one more time, and then I will have that in my collection. Before we go any further with like looking at how to build up your balance by making some sales, let's go and look at the challenges, which is a really fun way to get interactive. And I want to show you some of our, well, first of all, our current challenge, which is like so flippin' cool, is with Kaiser Soze. Talking is difficult. Kaiser Soze, a Wildside remix contest. Come check it out. Kaiser is offering to release remixes made by our community on his label Ballroom Records. And we've partnered with Label Radar to help us intake the remixes. So all the details are here. You have to own the Wildside 2021 collectible because that has all of these stems, so you can make a remix. You submit it on the remix competition page. And then we will be announcing the winners on Friday, April 8th. And like Kaiser's going to be listening to them live, giving feedback live. So I'm so excited. He's so excited. Definitely check this one out if you are, in your early stages of becoming a music producer. This is a really great way to step in and to get started, and gives you a deadline, gives you somebody who we have a lot of respect for to work towards. So definitely check it out. I'm also going to head over to our previous challenges just because I want to talk about some of the amazing prizes that we have had. So I'll start with this Solar Stone challenge. One of our biggest prizes to date, Solar Stone. It was, so you can just click onto any challenge to see kind of the details of that. This one, you had to collect all of the cards in their collection in the Solar Stone set. Sorry, I should use the right words. So there's 14 cards you need to complete, to own to complete. If you owned those 14 cards, we did a random draw and gave away a once-in-a-lifetime tour manager experience at a Solar Stone show, ASOT, which stands for A State of Trance. It was supposed to be ASOT in February, but that got canceled, unfortunately, due to the pandemic. So I think the prize is still being negotiated to figure out when it'll be best. But all expenses paid trip, backstage passes, all access. Such a great prize. And then additionally, remember how I was talking about challenges that involve serial numbers? There was some serial number challenge related to this as well. And the users with the top 10 highest average cards and the lowest 10 average cards also got lifetime access, priority access to Solar Stone's shows. So like excellent. And it was really fun kind of getting down to the last few minutes and seeing these like crazy low serials come out. It was really, really fun. We had one other major trip prize, and I won't click into it. I'll just talk about it briefly. But Berlin, we gave away a trip to Berlin. It was similar. The actual trip was postponed due to COVID, but it was going to be for New Year's Eve, the one that just passed. And we were going to fly out the winner and a friend to a nightclub in Berlin to experience this amazing evening. So I'm really looking forward to when they are going to be able to do that. Perfectly still on the screen. One of my most favorite challenges because it was a digital experience that we gave away. This Record Shop Studio event. It was here on Twitch. And our users got to actually participate in the creation of a song and get their name listed as a co-producer. It was so friggin' cool. So the Disco Fries and Lana Leon were creating a song. They had made it like maybe 80% of the way done. And then they came on Twitch, literally making edits in Ableton as we were all there being like, oh my God, this is so cool. Like we want to hear this on like this vocoder on Lana's voice, or more cowbell. Like all of that was just such a fantastic experience. You can see it on our YouTube if you want to check that out. And then we all got to own that card. So that card got airdropped to us. Plus I'm listed as a co-producer on this like really cool track that like, I don't know anything about music. That was so fucking cool. And then we have had lots of other little challenges. We've been doing some BPM challenges, which are like, 4 days long, complete a few steps and you're entered to win some prizes. So really fun. We have this new community button. I will warn you that it takes you directly to Discord if you click on that, working on getting some nice content on that community page so it doesn't just like drive you right to Discord. But if you are into Discord, check us out there. You can get all your good updates there. I'll definitely take you over there before the end of the stream. All right, next I'm gonna hop over to my profile. I'm just gonna flip over to a public profile before I do that. Just because you're gonna see my email address, and I love y'all, but I don't really want you to see my personal email address. If you know what I mean. All right, this is my work email, so like if you want to email me here, go ahead. I won't answer you though. Just kidding. Love y'all. So very basic profile page. Your name, not editable, but you can submit a support ticket for a one-time request to change it. Email, time zone, profile picture, edit all these things. It'll make your life a little bit easier. All right, I'm gonna head back over to my personal account. If you just give me a moment to hide my email. All right, back to my actual personal account because there's some balance here and I've got all my social accounts connected. For whatever reason, for me, this is like totally wonky and like shows a broken image. Just always have. But I just noticed today there's this cool show Discord link on profile and show Twitter link on profile. So I did that and I noticed that it is showing up on my public profile now, which I love. You know, we got to support each other. So you can check all of that out. One reason you would want to connect your Discord, anytime that we're doing a challenge that relates with Discord, that link is how we know that that's you. Otherwise, we would have no way of knowing. Also, there are some collectibles that you get special abilities with in Discord. So check that out. We will talk about those in a moment. All right, I'm going to show you next your balance. So as I said, and as we saw earlier, I have worked up a pretty healthy balance from selling items. As you can see here, I've sold 123 items in my lifetime on Rcrdshp. A lot of those were just duplicates. I'm not somebody who likes to own a bunch of the same thing. I can see here like my total history, a lot of pack purchases. So you can see that all here. You can download your history. If you do want to make a withdrawal request to get some of that money out, you do that in here. You just click on withdraw balance. I will say it's not the fastest experience because it's a lot of manual processes on our back end. So please be patient. I think it's like a 3 to 4 week wait right now. I really apologize for that. We're doing the best we can. Love ya. All right, I'm gonna head over to the last thing, verification. Highly recommend that you do this. This is actually a requirement for withdrawals. And again, this just lets us know that you are who you say you are. Part of this is going to be scanning your ID. Very important step for withdrawals. You may also hear us refer to this as KYC, which is know your customer. So just as an FYI, if you hear KYC, this is what we're talking about. All right, now that we're talking about balance, let's hop over to the marketplace and take a look at how you can earn some balance and how you can spend some of your balance. My favorite thing, spending my balance. So let's, one new feature that I really like about the marketplace is these little like stars that tell you things that you don't own yet. Makes it like really easy. Oh my God, we are getting way too much stuff in here that I need to buy more. It's okay, I have a lot of unopened packs. So basic page showing you how to purchase. If you click on buy, it'll take you to a very familiar looking page. So it's pretty easy to add things to your collection. I do want to show you how to sell something. So let's hop over to my collection and we will pretend to sell my Lena card. I would not ever. Love you, girl. So super simple. Click on list for sale. Let's say like I'm feeling wild today and I want to list it for $100. So one thing you'll notice right away is there's a 12.5% fee in commission that goes, there's fees on record shop ends, and then a good chunk of that actually goes to the artist. So for me, if I do sell it for $100, I will only actually get to pocket $87.50. Okay. And I will say that's one of the really important things about our marketplace. And if you hear Obi talk, he is really passionate about making sure that we are giving back to our artists, and that there's this really nice concept where we're talking about digital collectibles. And if I think about a CD or a vinyl, that if I were to buy a vinyl, like Atlanta vinyl or a Britney Spears CD, if I get over my obsession with her and sell that to Nuno in the audience here, Britney is not going to see any money back from that secondary sale, whereas on our market, Lena would see that. So that is an important thing to know. And hey, Nuno. All right, so I'm not going to sell that. I am, however, going to go back over to my packs, and I'm going to show you something about selling an unopened pack. So again, I'm going to get this. Oh, I can't sell this Woman of Dance one quite yet. You can't sell packs that are currently active on a drop page. I don't know, think I need to explain that one. So if I'm going to sell this HQ Recordings pack for $100, that was the same price that I was going to sell the Atlanta one. There's actually a higher fee. And a big part of that is there are more than one collectible and often more than one artist in the pack. So this allows us to take that fee and break it amongst more artists. Okay. So my payout would only be $75. So just want to make sure that's super clear. Last thing I want to show you about the marketplace is our analytics page. Oh, excellent. I didn't have a certain card in my hand. All right. Every single column is, you can alphabeticalize it. You know what I mean? You can do it A to Z. Told you words are hard today. It's Tuesday. You can alphabetize by just clicking on that header. And this is just like a really good place to just come get some basic information. Some of our challenges have been based on card type. So you have to have releases in your hand or artist cards in your hand. So this is a nice way to I can sort by release, and then I can see which ones I have in my collection and add those into my hand. And that's pretty much the how you can start to accrue balance so you can continue to build your collection. Now for the more game side of Record Shop, I do want to show you a few things. Come on, Surge, please work today. Yeah. All right. So over here, I've kind of opened it a few times and you've seen it already, but I've got some stuff in my hand. So this is my hand, and I can hold up to 5 cards right now in my hand. I'm also going to bring, I see this Extraordinary Insights because I love what this one can do. We just upgraded the functionality so that you can click on a card and hold it, and then it'll let you do a few things. So you can either send it to the mixer or equip to hand. Why don't we come back to the mixer? And first, since I just put Extraordinary Insights in my hand, I actually get to see a lot more data now on the analytics page. So you saw it change. I just get to see more. Awesome. I love it. One other thing that this allows you to see is if I come and search for a card that I know that I've purchased, not in a pack. So this card, for example, I can see now the sales history. So it's gone back and forth between a few people. I can see here I bought it from BBB for $19.50 about 4 months ago. So super simple. And I can see that on any collectible. I also want to point out this little burning icon. That is showing up because I have this lighter. Sorry, it's hard to see now that the that's in my hand, but I'm not going to burn it for real, but I'm going to show you kind of what it does. Okay, I have to let go before it goes too far. So basically, this will burn a card just like you could burn a real life card. And part of that also will unleash or unlock these coins, and we'll put those coins into your collection. So I can see here my balance. I have almost $4,000 US dollars and 0 coins. I have 0 coins because I have not burned anything. Or I think I've burned like 1 card, but I've used my coin, and I'll show you how I've used it. So anyway, you can burn. Also, when you burn, it gets counted in this little Rcrdshp wheel. I don't know what we call this. But the breakdown, remember how when we were looking at Lana's card, there were some that were held, some for sale, and some sealed in packs? Well, this Toonberger card got burned quite a bit when we were doing our Berlin challenge. That's how the prize of the trip to Berlin was awarded. It was by the person who burned the most. Sorry, who earned the most coins from burning. So like burning this card gets you 10 coins. We have some cards that are worth 100 coins, and we have some cards that are worth 1, 2, 3. So there's kind of like a wide range of how many coins you can get from burning. And the nice thing about burning is if you kind of corner the market of one of the cards, you could theoretically just burn a shit ton of them, and then you've created a very valuable card. All right, I'm going to head back over to my collection. I have this, I'm not going to tell you which exact card, but I have a particular card in my hand that is making this mixing table show up. All right, so let's just click over to mix it. Interesting. Okay, what if I were to put some cards in the mixer? Maybe that would be helpful. Or maybe it seems like my collection just not having mixing today. Maybe we can try again later. Oh, not interested. Let's try. I refreshed it anymore. All right. Sorry, mixing is not currently available, apparently. Don't know why. Okay. I'm going to go poke some developers about that right after this. I have 2 more cards in my hand, I think, that I want to show you. Yep, I do. The first one will be this card, Walkie-Talkie. I'm sorry that it's hard to see now with these things that happen. So, but the Walkie-Talkie card is the first card that has an interaction with Discord that gives you actually more insights into what's happening in the marketplace. So I need to, I think, unshare my screen and reshare. Let me get up my entire screen now. You get to see it all. There's gonna be some secrets. Just kidding, there's no secrets. Discord, woo woo woo. Oh, look, it's me. At least I'm not making a terrible face this day. All right, so Walkie-Talkie opens up this room called Get It Real Time. As long as you have your Discord account connected on your profile page and you have Walkie-Talkie in your hand, you'll be able to see this page. Just kidding, I haven't shared my screen yet. This page, this is the one you'll be able to see. So in our rooms here under General, then you can see Get It Real Time. Get It Real Time is a listing of every single sale that happens in the marketplace. So I can see JC is buying some cards from Archie83. Ooh, interesting. Here I can see Masked Individual or Secret Handshaker have been making some purchases too. So that is courtesy of the Secret Handshake collectible. There's 2 secret handshakes, one with a K, one that is spelled secret with a K, S-E-K-R-E-T, and one that's just spelled normal. So if I head over to the marketplace and I have my secret handshake in hand and I want to buy this DJ card, I would just scroll on down and pick which one I want to buy. You know me, I like to go for a slightly lower cereal, even if it means I had to pay a little more. So like this $3.31 for $1.50 is the cheapest. Ooh, $2.28 for $1.90. $2.11 for $2. All right, I'm doing that one. Except I'm not actually gonna buy for real right now. This little handshake icon appears here. Only if you have the secret handshake in your hand. Again, I won't.
Hey, top. Never mind.
So I won't run that the whole way through, but if those two bars touch all the way, then you are going to be purchasing a collectible that is going to skip, not skip Get It Real Time, but it's going to mask your name in Get It Real Time, which is super cool. All right, I think those are all the artifacts we've released so far. I think so. Let's go check out now all of our external resources that are off the website. The first one I'm going to do is Discord. You can get there by clicking our community button up here. It's also in the footer. We really want you to come to Discord, okay? Like, we're putting it everywhere. That link is going to be everywhere. The first place you're going to probably land is General Chat. I think it's pretty self-explanatory what General Chat is. Our place that we chat generally. You can also see announcements. This is like really important stuff that we're doing. You can come and check it out. I'm posting all the time. Chris and Kate and Angelica are all posting in here. So make sure you stay tuned with that. You know, all your good general info is there. If you need some support, this is all available here. The first one I'll talk about is the suggestions chat. This is, I think, one of the things that I found really important about Record Shop early on, and one of the reasons I joined the team, is I really felt like the team listened to feedback that they were getting from users. Suggestions is like a really important place where, and you'll see it from us all the time, where somebody makes this great suggestion in general chat, and we just say, hey, can you pop that into suggestions so that it doesn't get lost? Because general chat, so much stuff is going on all of the time. So suggestions just kind of makes it so that you make sure that somebody on the team sees it. Support, you can come here and talk to our support team. I will be honest, most of the time they will ask you to submit a support ticket, and that's just so that they can be sure to be tracking and staying on top of their processes. FAQ, some just basic information. Resources from the community. I'm going to come back to this. Questions for staff. This is a good place to come and maybe vent a little so it's not in our general chat, because one thing we do not like is venting in general chat. Please keep our general chat a positive place. This is the first place that new users hit when they are just trying to get to know Record Shop. So like, let's all be a nice big family, welcome our new users in general, and move our venting, or when you feel like you have some strong words for us staff, pop that in questions for staff. We promise to answer. There's lots of other rooms, so like, just come check out what we got here. We do really love all of our team. We've just started to commit to use the events. So I can see right now Record Shop 101 happening right now. Hey. So you can click on events and you can mark that you're interested, and then you'll just get a reminder notification that they're happening, whether they're here on Twitch, on Discord, on Twitter, anywhere. You can get all your notifications here. And like, let's look at some of those amazing events later this week. You definitely don't want to miss out. We're going to be listening to the Vassy drop tomorrow. We're going to be previewing all of the songs. Check it out. And then, of course, the drop party on Thursday. That is Discord. Yes, it is. Okay. Next up, I'm going to go to Medium. All right. Medium, aka the Record Shop blog. Used to be on Medium, but now I think we're hosting our own page. Pardon me. Let me get some coffee. It's getting a little chilly now. We have got some really great content for you here. The one thing I personally always check out every single week is our What's in the Drop series. It gives you a really good overview of what to expect. So like this Vassy series, you can come in here. John has written up some really great stuff about what you can expect from Vassy's content and why she's really interested in being a part of Record Shop. You can also scroll down and see then pack details. I like to sort them by their type so I can see, okay, we got one Vassy artist card. I'm really excited about how this pack format is, and I'll talk about it in a moment. So this is something kind of new that we're doing, and I'm really excited for it. So this drop with Vassy, I'm really excited for this. So there's 1,000 packs. You basically have a 2% chance of getting the Vassy artist card because it's now a rare, because they're only minting 20 of them. And then you're pretty much guaranteed to get some really great release tracks, so like actual music. So you'll be getting either 3 release cards and the moment card. I was looking at the moment card today. It is literally a full video track of a music video, plus her talking about filming it. It's awesome. It really made me smile this morning. Plus you can get all these amazing releases, and Vassy is so lovely. I'm excited for us to meet more of her. Unfortunately, she won't be with us at the drop party on Thursday because it is at 4:30 a.m. her time in Australia, so she can't join us. But we do have she will be around, so I'm really excited for everybody to meet her because she's fucking awesome, if I can say so myself. The next external resource I will talk about is right here on Twitch. So make sure you hit the follow button so that you're getting notified when we do go live. We have some really fantastic content, not just with me. This is like one of the rare times that you just see me. Normally we have artists on. We've got more of our team on to talk about what's going on. One of the things that I really love that we're doing for this month of March is we are really focusing on women in dance. We've got some really great streams up and coming with some of our favorites from HQ Recordings, Laura May and Amanda V. We've also got DJ Rap will be back. We've got just like so much good stuff coming. Vassy, make sure you hit that follow button. I will also say to hop over to our site and follow us on all of our other socials, wherever you get your content. We really love to interact. Twitter especially, we're also doing some good stuff on Twitter Spaces, so make sure you set those reminders so you can hear what we're talking about then. The very last thing I want to go through today is some of our community resources, because we would be nothing without our wonderful community. So Chris is maintaining this list of different content that the community is creating. And again, this is exactly how I got hired. It's because I made a spreadsheet and shared it with the community and bugged people enough until they hired me. So Kid Smooth has made a really nice one-pager overview. My spreadsheet that, you know, I had a lot of help from Marco and from just so many people. So that is available here. We've also had a lot of video content created by our users, and we just want to thank you all so much for all of your support. Sociotechnica, Finn the Cat, Gumby, Ranger, Ted Master Web. So links are all here. Check those out. We really love everything you guys do for us. I will say AMP NFT. We should probably throw a link in here, and just saw Chris enter the comments. We should probably throw a link in here to AMP NFT, maybe their Twitter. They are doing some really great stuff, and they've moved away from Twitch. So they're having a lot of great a lot of great conversations about music, Web3, how this is all coming together. Check them out. Marco Roth, got to show you OGAF Club. I'll come back to that because I'm actually going to take you through that in a moment. And then the Reg has been doing up some blog posts for us as well. So check those out. Actually, that just reminded me. On our blog, I talked about the blogs that John does about what's in the drops. Obi has just started to release this 4-part series about the vision for Record Shop. Really highly recommend. There's so many things that I highly recommend you check out, clearly. But this is a really good one. So this is the first of a 4-part series, 10-minute read. I actually went in and had the voiceover read it for me. And I just got to listen, and that was really fantastic. But you get to learn more about like, what the heck are we doing here? Hear it right from our CEO's words, his brain. If you have any questions about like, why are we doing what we're doing, this really starts to answer it. And it's first of a 4-part series. All right, OGAF Club, our last place that we're going to go check out today. A really great, I haven't said what OGAF is yet. OGAF stands for Original Gangsta as Fuck. Basically, way back after the first drop, when I was still a user, Obi was just like so in love with the community that was created in Discord and created this set of cards to celebrate that. And they're the OG cards. And when you click through them on the website, you actually see like people's comments from Discord featured on these cards. It's really fun. And collecting this set, so there's 7 cards. So if you collect all 7, you become OGAF, O-G-A-F. And it's basically you're saying, hey, I really love Record Shop. I stand for what they stand for. And I want to support this beyond just being your regular collector. We have a special room in Discord for OGAF. We're working constantly on giving OGAF special access to things. Doing things like when we're doing a giveaway that OGAF gets an extra entry, that type of thing. So highly recommend checking it out. The price has really come down from when it was at its peak. So it's a good time to get in. And we have some just really fabulous people who are OGAF who really just want to support Record Shop and want to support our other users. Actually, in our Discord, you'll see we have 4 community moderators who are all OGAF, super supportive. So again, we just really like to thank our people who are doing a lot of amazing work for us. But back to OGAF Club, OGAF.club, I should say, this website. It's like analytics on crack. There's so much more information. Like sometimes this site is just like really slow to load because there's like way too much info. But you can see history of sales of literally any collectible that you want. Let me find maybe something that's been around for a while. Okay, the meditation cards have been around for a while. So I can see the history. There we go. The further I scroll down, the more I can see. So it just helps you determine if it's a good time to add a card to your collection. And there's just so much. Like, I literally can't even go through this site. There's so much on it. That's a whole other hour of stream just to go through this one site. But really can just help you make decisions on your collection and how you want to build it. Cool. I think that's pretty much it for today. I'm just looking through my list to make sure I didn't miss anything. The only thing I missed was mixing, but that was really not working for me. So I don't know what was going on there. I will ping our team right after this to let them know. I am happy to take suggestions on anything else that you think should be included in these streams. Really, these are meant for you. These are meant for our new users who are coming on and saying like, what the hell are we doing on this site? So open to suggestions. Please just hit me up on Discord. It's Redbird. Happy to take suggestions if there's anything else you want to see. But other than that, it has been such a pleasure today. Hope that you all had as much fun as I did. You probably didn't have as much fun as I did because like I had a lot of fun. All right, let's go see who we should raid. Who is on now? I also take suggestions for raids. I don't think we have any of our DJs for Eileen says she's dozed off with Ayla. Cute. Eileen, you always have some good suggestions on who to go raid. Well, let me know who you see. And Eileen organized this like really fabulous raid train stream that was raising funds for Ukraine. Ooh, who is Ms. Behave? She looks fun. She's checking right now. Let me head over and get our raid set up. Thanks everyone so much. I had a blast today. X and P. I know. We do raid them quite a bit. Ooh, and Christiana D'Amatos. I really have a fun time with her. All right. Supporting our women a dance. Let's head up Christina D'Amatos. She's a lot of fun. Last time we went, I think it was her birthday, so she was eating birthday cake in front of us. So let's go support another woman. Yay. Happy Tuesday, everyone. See you tomorrow. Make sure you hit the follow button. We're back here, I believe at the exact same time, 4 o'clock Eastern, to listen to Vassie. You get a sneak peek of what's in her drop. So you can't get that sneak peek anywhere else. So make sure you join us tomorrow. Here we go. All right. Thanks so much. Enjoy.